there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky as per usual, and some people may have noticed that I didn't really post a lot last week. I normally try and do at least one or two videos a week. The main reason for this was because I was actually off work and I decided to actually have some time off and some time to myself, which is generally what my channel is in trying to get people to do, is to be more mindful, take the time when they need to take the time, and just think about themselves a little bit more. So I did go away. I'll insert some footage here. I went away. Some of the footage will be from Suffolk, some of the footage will be from London, because I went through London to get to Suffolk because I don't drive. So yeah, so you'll see some footage from where I went away. I read a lot of books because that was what I just ended up doing. And yeah, they weren't on the read and roll. Yeah, they weren't on there because all of the ones that were on there were technically not ebooks. They were technically like proper books, and it was like, I don't really want to take this huge pile of books with me when I went away. So I'll do a separate video with what I read while I was away, because I read some really quite good stuff. Most of it was off my local library's borrow box. So yeah, so go and join your local libraries, guys. But aside from that, I had some time out, did some walking, did some reading. I found a lovely little, I want to call it a telephone box, but it's like called a book exchange. And yeah, I found one of those, so there'll be some footage of that as well, which was really sweet, because this kid literally had written a little thing saying, please take a book and don't take them all, and please leave it tidy. And I'm like, oh my god, at work, wouldn't it be lovely if we could just put a note going, please leave it tidy. Please leave it how you found it. Yeah, I don't think it would work. But it was a really nice little sign, and it was a really nice little trip away, and it was really good to actually get away and do something a little bit different. Otherwise, I do find that if I'd be sat at home, I would be thinking, oh, I need to go and do that. Oh, I need to go and do this. Oh, look, there's something over there that needs sorting. So yeah, that's what I did with some of the time. The rest of the time, I sorted a few bits and bobs out that I needed to sort out. And I sorted and also I went to Basingstoke with my brother, and that was quite fun. So I bought some more outfits for my bear, because there's a Build-A-Bear workshop in Basingstoke. So this is my bear for those people that have never met her. She does pop up occasionally on my channel. I tend to have books where I've like got my haul, my TBR haul, and she tends to have a picture with those in a certain outfit. So today she's channeling a bow, which is very Halloween. If I hold it up, you see it's very Halloween. But I bought a couple of outfits, so I will insert some footage here of the outfits that I bought her. It's not an affiliation, it's just that I absolutely think they are adorable, and I just love dressing her up in different outfits related to the books that I'm reading. So yeah, judge me, I don't care. I'm enjoying it, so it's fine. So I did that. And then the other thing that I did, which it didn't surprise me, but I finally got around to doing, is for the last few months, those that have been watching my journal with me, my plan with me, is they'll see that I hopefully always put on my self-care bingo knitting. I've done a little bit of that. I can't discuss what I'm knitting, ironically, because it is a present, and the person will know it's coming. They won't know what it is, but they'll know it's coming, because their birthday is around Christmas. So I will input a little bit of footage, but when I mean a little bit, it's like a teeny bit, so that you can see what I'm doing, but you can't see what it is, because it's always a surprise. It's always got to be a surprise. It's been a surprise for the last 8 years. It's got to be a surprise again. And even though I've got a channel now, it's still going to be a surprise. But I kind of want to show that I've been doing my self-care things, because I feel like it's being transparent. When it's finished, I will, and I've given it to her, so that'll probably be January time. I will do like a video or a picture where it shows you what I was actually doing. I say I have no idea if she's watching my channel, but if she is, then I don't want to give it away because we never have. She's never known what's in it until she opens it, and that's the way I want it to stay. So I've done a little bit. So what I'll do is I'm going to put a bit of footage in, but I'm going to like section a bit so you can see what I've done, but it can't give away what it actually is because that's not part of the fun. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of audiobooks read while I'm working on this project because it is quite big. It's probably the biggest project I've ever done. So, you know, I procrastinated this 5 times. This will be the 6th go, and it seems to be working. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed it stays that way. Oh, because it's been horrible trying to do it, unpick it, do it, unpick it. I've been doing this for 2 years. This was supposed to be a 39th birthday present, and it's not, it didn't work. Anyway, anywho, so I've digressed slightly. Back to Basingstoke. So in Basingstoke, we also went to the library. So I've got a bit of a library haul for you. So when we went to the library, I've got 3 books. So these came off displays, but I also saw them on a YouTube video that I was watching. It's called Becca and the Book. So I will link that down below because a lot of the books I'm reading at the moment are recommendations from her videos. So thanks very much, Becca. So first thing I've got is Her Majesty's Royal Convent. I've got there's a prequel to this which I've got on my e-audio books. So that's coming at the end of October. So ideally I want to read that one first and then read this one. So I might have to renew this one. But I just think it's I've not read a Juno Dawson yet, but apparently they are pretty darn amazing. And with a library, you can give it a try, and then if you don't like it, you just take it back. Yeah, so I've got that one. Then I've got Bride, and this is another author, Ali Hazelwood, which I've been meaning to try and haven't really tried. And then there it was on a display, and I'm like, well. It was calling out to me. I don't need any more library books, but it was calling out to me. So these are going to have to be added to my TBR for October because I'm still determined to get to the end of my TBR in my reading journal for September, even though I've deviated quite far from the starting line. And then the other one is a TJ Klune. I've seen these before, but I've never actually read one. So this is the first one in a series, The House on Cerelia Key. And I'm going to give it a try and then I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, so that was my little library book haul. Yeah, and then there's a few other things that I've done. So going back to my self-care bingo, the other thing I've not done for a while is play on my Switch. And I've had a game for my Switch for quite a while, and I keep meaning, I'm going to do it, and then I've not been doing it. So I finally decided, if I can find it, oh, it's there. I finally decided that I was going to give it a go. So I've been playing this a week. You know, the Harry Potter nuts has to be playing Hogwarts Legacy, of course. I know that I am very, very late to the game because I've had this a while. And it needed to do a heck of a lot of updates, but the updates are done and I've now started playing, which is very exciting. It's just another thing that I'd quite like to start adding, not daily to my regime, but you know, these are all the things that I enjoy and I kind of want to make time to be doing them. Yeah. I also want to start doing a little bit more drawing so that I can do more doodling for my journal. So I did buy a couple of books. I know I bought a book, it's shocking. But I did buy a couple of books on Procreate. I'll link them below because I'm really starting to get into doing my daily. But these are just a little bit on the side because I really want to start doing stuff for next year's journal, but I kind of want to personalise my own stickers and personalise my own journal. So I've got hand lettering with Procreate. And then this one that says beginners, but I feel like I need a beginner's book before I get started on the beginner's guide to characters. But I thought that might be quite nice when I do the Magical Readathon. I might have to draw it by hand this year. but never mind, you know, progress is progress. I will be doing a separate video on the Magical Readathon because it's quite involved character creation, and I've decided to go in all in and read books to create my character. You don't have to, but I have done, so I'm going to do a separate video on that one just because otherwise everything starts to get a little bit convoluted. Other things that I've enjoyed while I've been off is that it's definitely pumpkin latte season. And then I went to Tesco and I found these. And they were on club card. I was like, well, I'm going to have to give those a try. In small doses though, because they're not decaf. So I'm going to have to do it in small doses. But it was one of the things that I looked at and I thought, oh, we'll have to give this a try. Because I do love a good Starbucks. And I do have a machine. I do have a Dolce Gusto machine that I got gifted. So I don't use it all the time, but we're going to have to get it out and try it. I've also got to use up all the other ones that I've got hanging around in my kitchen that are all on my pantry checklist, because I'm still want to get to the end of the year and have it shorter. No one needed six pages of a pantry list, so I'm going to try and get that down. But also, this was a little bit of fun along the way, and I'm guessing that there's going to be a Christmas one at some point, so I'm going to have to keep my eyes out for that. So, all in all, that's what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. I've also been doing a little bit of planning for the channel on the side. I do want to start my 101 things in 1001 days. I've started bits of it, but I'm gonna start journaling it. So it's all in its own separate journal. So that's quite exciting. But I've got a lot of planning going on, and then we've got October's to be read TBRs to come out. Yes, so there's a lot going on. I've done a lot of planning. I've got a lot of things organised. So hopefully now it should flow a bit better. So it's not been completely wayward, it's not been completely a day time off, but it's been time just to get everything into a sensible position so that when I do go back to work that it's all a little bit more sensible and I can do bits and bobs here and there and it's organised and I do everything that I need to do. Preferably in a nice, quickest way as possible, just so that I have time to fit in all this stuff, because I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do that yet. It might be that I'll have to do certain things at some times and certain things at the others, because obviously with the knitting I've got a little bit of a time deadline. Or could be deadlines. But anywho, if you've enjoyed this, please like, subscribe if you want to, and yeah, I am looking forward to seeing you on the next one, which will probably be more of the usual content. It'll either be something bookish or it'll be something journaly. Either way, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care, see you soon.